A live look at the Flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Miami's head coach told me before the game, this is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go, and he has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Miami's offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game.
Here's a little room there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Mensah. Got his man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. He spins that thing down the middle. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will now get its first chance with the football. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
I think for years, if you talk Miami Hurricanes, a big key for them winning national championships or competing for them has always been their play up front, right? You think all the way back to Russell Maryland and Warren Sapp, to just recently, David, with Bain and Mesidor on Miami's national championship run getting to that game. They've got big-time NFL athletes up front.
Huge athletes, explosive athletes, twitchy athletes. Jason Taylor being the coach down there for a while, obviously working those guys, a Hall of Famer you get to work with, you get to develop. So it's almost plug and play every year, man, now. You're starting to see Miami defensive linemen that are some of the best players in college football.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's Mendoza. Finds his man. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Mensah fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. A 1st and 10 for this offense. He goes right back to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Takes a hit as he fires. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today. But it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ends today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. The run inside. It's Hosley. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Spits it out to the back. Complete. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Turns it. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Trying to run, it's Hosley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's got it on the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
And now the nightmare of every offensive coordinator, 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Yellow Jackets need to pick it up on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And the extra point was good. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Makes the grab. Across the 25, he's got room. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy
makes the grab and room to run. Past the 10. Touchdown, Canes. Once he got some room, it was over.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Doing it himself again. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He's got great speed. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Here's Mensah to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete on the right side. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Fights off a defender. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, you toss the ball to the running back to get him away from all the big boys, right? Like, stay away from the beef. You know, those guys get you on the ground with one meat hook. Do a good job tossing the ball in the perimeter, but goodness gracious, has to break 1 tackle, just fighting as hard as he can to try to get positive yards, but too many guys coming after him too quickly.
And the Hurricanes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Has it, and he will score! Touchdown, Miami! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Running inside. It's Hosley. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. On the move, he fires. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Zings it complete to the right. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out and get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Quick release on the RPO. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Mensah. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Looking down the middle. He's got it. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Canes will have it 1st and 10. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Rushes on him. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. All the way back to the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Here's a heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. And the Canes want to move quickly. Mensah. The sure hands. It's Lofton. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Stepping to the right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Looking for room at the 30. Finds a crease at the 20. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Canes!
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Hurricanes will boot it away to start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner is stopped. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third. There he goes. Got enough for the first. Smashes through the tackle. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Checking in from the Miami sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him.
Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 40. Run. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Miami!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
They'll move the tight end. The run inside. It's Hosley. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. There's a crease. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Mensah to throw. Finds his man. It's Vaughn. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. This time he wants to throw. Immediately fires to the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. The Canes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. It's complete to the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Finds his big tight end. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Rides the option, he keeps it. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. He'll keep it again on the option.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Maybe a crease. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
It'll be 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And no shot at a return here as flies out of bounds. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first down from their own 22. Looking for room. It's Pringle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll run play action. Hit as he throws. And his first pass is incomplete.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Makes the grab in their space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Open space at the 25. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Yellow Jackets are threatening in the red zone. Wants to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the ground with the counter. And he'll be brought down.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Dropping back, it's nickel. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Back to the ground with the running back. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Running inside, it's Pringle. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Canes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Run in the red zone. It's Brown.
He had a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
On first down, it's Brown again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the single running back. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible.